what's up everybody, Sticky Piston here, back with another video. Now today, I'm going to be showing you how to make this pretty awesome disco dance floor in Minecraft Java Edition. So, let's get into it. Okay, now to show you how this thing works, first off, you have to actually, let me change into game mode survival. Oh nope, that's the wrong thing. Game mode survival. So we'll come over here and we'll open up this chest, and then you'll have to choose a music disc. So I'll go with Far by C418. That's actually my favorite music disc, and you'll wanna go ahead and just put it in the jukebox. And you'll see that turns on the disco dance floor. We get this really cool pattern, and then we can dance. You can see here, this is the only dance move I know. But yeah, you can see it's quite cool. Maybe you can dance with your friends. You can pick one person to be the DJ to like play the music. Yeah, anyways, let me end this real quick. Again, you'll hear and you'll see that now the disco dance floor turns back off. Anyways, let's get on with this tutorial. So let me just fly down here. Oof. And we'll see the materials that we will need. Let me actually get rid of these fireworks. For this tutorial, you'll need the following materials: smooth quartz block, smooth quartz slab, or you can replace these with any solid block and slab. You'll need redstone lamps, birch fences or any fence, black wool, black carpet, jukeboxes, and also you'll need chests. Just gonna put these away for now. You'll also need music discs, item frames, comparators, wool. This is where your redstone is gonna go on. You can use any solid block, repeaters, redstone dust, sticky pistons, and observers. And this is a medium difficulty. No. It's an easy level tutorial. Anyways, let's get on to building. Actually, let me sort out my inventory. Just move everything to be nice and neat. Anyways, let's get on with this tutorial if I can find my way up. So to start out, we'll need to figure out where we want to build this. Obviously, you can build this same. Maybe you have a mansion that's big enough to fit this thing. Then you can like party with your friends, have a nice dance party. But anyways, I'm just gonna set this block in the air to bedrock so we can start building. You need to grab out our observers, and you want to place a single observer facing to the right. This is the front of our build. This is that way is the back of the build. This way is the right of our build. So you want to place a single observer facing right, and then to the back you want to place 7 observers facing to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we want to place 7 more observers coming to the right of the build, starting with this first observer. So count this as 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you want to basically make a whole square of these. Just want to make lines of observers facing towards the back. So from the front, let's go up, and it should look something like this. This is the front, that's the back. Now on each of these observers, we want to place observers facing upwards. This is a lot of repetitive placing. So you just want to basically go along and place observers going upwards. So you can see these little red dots are pointing straight to the sky. Okay, once that's done, you want to grab out your solid blocks and you want to place even more blocks. Yeah, I think I'll just speed this up because it's gonna be quite boring. And now, after that, you want to do the exact same thing, but with redstone lamps. In total, this should make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grid. So it's an 8 by 8 square of observers, then more observers, then wall blocks, and then redstone lamps. Okay, once that's done, you want to grab out your smooth quartz blocks and slabs, and then also I'm just going to grab out this entire row. Then you want to place on the bottom half of these redstone lamps, you want to place slabs. You can see a stand on a slab, then half a block up, we are on our redstone lamps. And you want to just place this all around, except stop here at the very back. Stop at the back, because we'll need to do something a little bit different there. Okay, so once you have made this little ring, this is what it looks like from the front. So you can see like this. You want to go to the back and you want to place, instead of slabs, you want to place a line of full blocks like so. So it should now look like this. Then you want to place 2 more rows of full blocks. In fact, I believe it is 3 extra rows of full blocks. You can see it is now 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks deep. Then you want to place fences like so. Oops, so it should look something like this. So from the front, it will now look like this. Then you want to come here, and then in the 2 middle blocks, you want to place jukeboxes. I know it is quite expensive, costing 2 entire diamonds, but it's just what you have to do. Then you want to remove this block and also this block, and then a block above the blocks you just removed, you want to place wall blocks. Now we want to get rid of all these blocks and come in with our redstone stuff. You want to place a comparator here coming out of this jukebox facing into the block, and the same thing on this side. Then you want to break this block, then come to the back, and underneath this jukebox you want to have a temporary block and 1 down, and then come in this little gap that we made here, and then you want to place redstone dust on that block, and then also you want to just seal that block back up. Then do the same thing here, so our temporary block, remove this block, add our dust, and then place the block back. So now from the front it looks like this, and then from the back underneath it looks like this. Then by these 2 blocks coming inwards, we want to place a temporary block and 1 down like so. Then coming out of each of these blocks we want to have repeaters. Those repeaters want to be facing into 2 more blocks, and then once my game stops lagging, you want to go under these blocks, temporary block 1 down, and do the same thing here. Then have dust like so. So it should now look like this. Then to the right hand side, so coming from the back to the right, you want to place a temporary block here, 1 to the right, 1 to the right, remove this block. Then repeater, then you want to have like, let me just check. After this repeater, we want to have 3 blocks. Each of them have dust on them. Then you want to come all the way along like so. And hold up a second. What did we do wrong? Hold up, sorry about that. You did not do this. you instead go here by this dust, the bottommost dust, go a temporary block here and one down. Then have your repeater. And also, none of these repeaters you have to click. Leave all of these repeaters at their default lengths. Then you want to have 4 blocks coming away from this repeater. Each of those 4 blocks have dust on them. Then you want to come all the way to the back with your blocks. Then from this observer here, the only observer that you can see its face, when they come to the front, place an observer, then place 2 observers to the left from the front, then place an observer to the back, and you actually want to place it here, and then place a temporary block and then an observer there. So from the front, it should now look something like this. You can see this observer should actually be here, but we moved it one back, because we're going to have a sticky piston here, which you can see the little slimy bit, the piston head, is facing into the back of this piston, so it will push the piston, it's facing into the back of this observer, and it will push the observer into this, forming a redstone clock. So let me actually grab a lever and demonstrate that for you. You can see we power the piston and it pushes the observer forward, and now you can see that this is active, and then if we break that lever, you'll see it now goes away. Then you just want to fill up this line with redstone dust, and now you are officially done. Or not actually. There is still one more thing you have to do, actually a few more things. You want to first off grab out your carpet, then crouch and place carpet above both of these comparators. And then you also want to get your music disc collection, and you just want to place that chest over here. So you can see all I did was I held control while pick blocking this chest, so it copied all the items inside, and you can see here is all of my music disc collection. It's every disc in the game, because we are playing in 1.17. If you can see here, 1.17.1. So we are running 1.17, meaning we don't have other side from 1.18, but of course if you have that, you can add it to the collection. 1.19 as music disc 5, and then 1.20 as the new relic disc. So you can just put all the music discs you have in there. Now one last thing we have to do is on these wall blocks, not the carpets. On these wall blocks you want to place item frames. But if you are in creative mode, or you're on a server and you have access to commands, or just like if you have access to commands, you can use invisible item frames. You're gonna make it to look like those DJ discs that you see, or whatever they're called, I don't really know. But you just want to open up your chat and you want to type /give, then your Minecraft username. So in my case, stickypiston2483, but whatever your username is, type it in there. Then you want to go Minecraft : item _ frame. Then immediately afterwards, with no spaces, you want to put these little squiggly brackets, and inside there you want to type entity tag : and you want to make sure that the command is spelled exactly like I'm doing it, because it is case sensitive, but of course you have to swap out the username with your own. Then after that entity tag, you want to do : then you want to put more squiggly brackets, and in those brackets you want to type the following thing: invisible : 1b. Make sure it's spelled exactly like this, because it is case sensitive, meaning that if one of these that is supposed to be capital is not, then it will not work. And you should see that this entire thing is yellow, meaning it does check out, and you should see it says gave 1 item frame to you. Then you want to place it down on these wall blocks, but you'll see it's invisible. Then you want to grab out any music disc, and you want to put them in the invisible item flames, or if you're just in survival, the normal item flames. And you can see now it looks like those little things that they like spin to, I actually don't really know. But now we want to test that, and oh no, that music disc is not supposed to go there. So now let's pick a different music disc this time, because for the info we did for, let's pick another one. Let's do Strad. Bum, 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 bum. You can see her, you can dance, you can get your friends to dance with you if you want. But anyways guys, let me actually switch this off. Oh no, I need to grab my disc. Anyways guys, if you found this video, that's it for today's video. Comment down below if you have, like this video if you enjoyed it, and also comment down below if you have any suggestions for what I should do next. Subscribe and hit that bell button. Subscribe if you wish and hit that bell button to stay notified whenever I upload a new video. But anyways guys, that's it for me. Have a wonderful day and goodbye. You know what? I wanna party some more. Let's grab out. Now let's do 4.